World leaders have begun pointing fingers at Russia's Vladimir Putin after the death of his strongest critic. Alexei Navalny has died at the country's polar wolf penal colony in the Arctic Circle. Navalny organised anti-government demonstrations and was serving a 30-year sentence. Putin is running for re-election next month. Europe correspondent Lisette Raymer reports.
Alexei
Navalny was an enemy President Putin refused to name, and a man who refused to be scared. Kept in one of the world's most brutal prisons, Navalny's defiance never faltered. At a court appearance just yesterday, he was smiling, even jovial, a freedom fighter urging his country to believe in a better life at the end of Putin's long rule.
One of the reasons that critics are being eliminated is because the Kremlin is paranoid. Putin is paranoid. After 25 years of power, you have to be paranoid.
It was the Russian prison service that made the announcement. Navalny fell ill this morning after a walk, the statement read. He lost consciousness almost immediately and attempts to revive him failed. Officially, his cause of death is unknown, but world leaders have been quick to front cameras, post tributes, give condolences and place blame.
Make no mistake, Putin is responsible for Navalny's death.
Putin fears nothing more than the dissent from his own people.
No one should be in any doubt about the dreadful nature of Putin's regime in Russia after what has just happened.
Russia has serious questions to answer.
Putin, the Kremlin confirmed, has been informed of the death, but today he appeared unfazed by the news or the torrent of global condemnation. Alexei Navalny was Russia's most famous opposition leader. In 2020, he was poisoned with a nerve agent while on a flight, and after recovering in the safety of Germany, chose to fly home to Russia to continue his work despite the obvious risk. He was arrested and imprisoned immediately.
Russia had already tried to murder him once. He chose to go back for more, knowing perfectly well what the possible outcome could be.
The 47-year-old's last social media post was a Valentine's love message to his wife, Yulia, who today braved the cameras, only, she said, because Alexei would have. Still unsure whether to trust the news from Russia that her husband was dead. She said, if this is true, I want Putin and all of his entourage to know that they will be held accountable for what they have done to our country, to my family and to my husband. And that day will come very soon. I want to call on the entire world community that we come together to unite and defeat this evil. But for those who shared Navalny's dream of a different Russia, the outlook has never been so bleak. In London, Lisette Raymer, Newshub.